President, ladies and gentlemen, about a month ago, an idea was born, and with discussions with Eric Whittam, who is the chairman of the Rita Club, my good friend Robert Robson, who's been tremendous help to me, talking to the president of the George Franklin and one or two members of both Rita and Borough Park bowling clubs. The idea was born that we should approach the racecourse with a view to buying a piece of land which can be called the Overspill Car Park. I wrote to the Earl of Romilshire and he was interested in selling the land. We measured the land and it came to 0.63 of an acre. I wrote back to Lord Romilshire and I asked him if he would sell us 1 acre of land, which, for those who don't know, is roughly the size of a football pitch. We have reached agreement with the racecourse to buy a piece of land immediately out there, 40 metres by 100 metres, and the cost of that land will be £7,000. Now, in my travels with the county, and indeed locally, the best clubs in this area have their own private facility. Everyone wants to go to Middlesbrough, everyone wants to go to Northallerton. You have seen what Mask Bowling Club has done. They've improved their clubs, they've increased the numbers, they've increased the fellowship, they've increased the enjoyment of bowls. How then do we proceed? Many ideas were sought as to whether we could borrow the money, but that is very, very expensive. We thought of asking people to give us interest-free loans, but that might fall on a few. And the idea came to be, and it is only an idea, I emphasise that everyone in Rika and Borough Park bowling clubs, including the ladies, should have the same opportunity to participate. At the end, I'm going to pass out a small questionnaire, and in passing that out, I say sincerely to you, I do not want to embarrass you in any way whatsoever. The information that you give back will be totally confidential, and if you can't help in a financial way, it doesn't matter, because we need your help in other ways. Robert stayed up all night and he drew a plan, and the plan goes even further, because in the first place what we intend to do is to build a new modern clubhouse with bar facilities and modern kitchen facilities. It went on from there in talks, and if it comes to be, we intend after that, but you must understand that we may be looking 3, 4, 5 years ahead. And for some of us, we may not be doing it for ourselves, but we may be doing it for the future bowlers, possibly in the whole of Redcar. But the idea is that having built our clubhouse, we will build an indoor bowling green. Now if I can pass that to you, Arthur, so you can sort of fold it up.
Yeah.
For those who...
No one even seen in the back there.
If I can just point out, hold it up, Arthur. There is the situation of our bowling pavilion at the present time. Able to use this pavilion after this time. This land here will be ours. it will belong to the bowlers of Borough Park and Weekend. We come back. Thank you, Robert. We come back then.
And then pass it down.
Yes, we come back then as to how do we raise £7,000. And an idea has come forward. And you must understand you are looking ahead. We've got to buy the land and we've got to maintain the racecourse fence. What we are suggesting is that we offer life membership to every member of Borough Park and Rika bowling clubs, including all the ladies, if they want to support the project, and if they are able to. If they are not able to, we don't want to lose you. I must emphasise that. We still want your help and support, because people can help in so many ways. And what we are suggesting at the present time is that men pay a life membership fee of £250. That will mean that you will not have to pay for the rest of your lives a membership fee for the club. You will still have to pay your green fee, because that is something separate. But you will not be paying annual membership fees. It is also suggested that if you haven't got £250, and many of us haven't, that you'll be allowed to pay it by instalments over, say, the next 2 years. This is only a suggestion. But what I would like to do, I'd like to pass each of you a questionnaire, ask you to complete it and return it to me in confidence. And we'll see how far we can then go. At the present time, with the Earl of Ronaldshire and the Racecourse Company, we have reached agreement that we will buy the land on the 1st of October, or immediately after. And the reason for that is that our annual general meeting is on the 1st of October, and from the point of view of the club at the moment, we have no trustees. Now, you must have trustees who can legally sign documents on your behalf and to act in a legal manner. And that is the reason for the date. So we've got something like 6 weeks to find the money.